so glad to be here. You know, I just wanted to take a couple of moments to talk about something I read in the Bible the other day. It's a powerful story that Jesus told to a group of folks while sitting at the Mount of Olives. It's a story about 3 workers who were walking
Good day, one and all. It is I, Reginald Fastidious III, the world's greatest one-man Shakespearean Bible story reenactor and lead paint taste tester, because it has to be safe for Sorry, sometimes my tongue goes numb. I am here to enlighten, to pontificate, and to bring you to tears with my opinions. Thusly! Thank you, and thank you.
Wow, Reginald, so glad you're here. You know, sometimes I wonder what it would be like to get through a Bible story without you here.
Oh, well, you'll never have to wonder, for I am here to tell a story that Jesus told many a follower while sitting on some olives.
No, he was sitting at the Mount of Olives. It's a mountain. He wasn't sitting
I call today's story, Watch Reginald Play Multiple Roles.
But isn't it called the Parable of the Talents?
Well, now I've renamed it to suit my talents. Thusly!
But what about the...
To the play!
So you just want me to read this out loud?
Yes! Thusly, to the play!
But...
To the play!
I was just...
Play!
Reginald!
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
To the play!
One day, Jesus was telling a group of people a story about what the kingdom of heaven would be like. And here's how it kind of went.
I heard that!
A man was leaving on a journey and called 3 workers who worked for him to come before him.
3 workers? Oh, 3 workers! Come hither so I might just make a request of youth. I have monies to divvy.
To the first worker, he gave 5 bags of gold.
Well, I do declare, that's a lot of gold. Yeah!
And to the second worker, he gave 2 bags of gold.
Oh, I shall take this gold and turn it into more gold. Oh.
And to the third worker, he gave 1 bag of gold.
Thank you for the bag of gold, master.
So the man left on his journey, and the 3 workers took their gold and...
Shh, don't tell anyone.
That was creepy.
To the play!
Okay, right. So eventually the man returned from his journey and asked the 3 workers to return the money he had asked them to take care of. The first man came back and had turned his 5 bags of gold
into 5 more bags of gold. Yeehaw! Thusly, man! Boom!
The man said, "Well done. You've taken great care of my things. I will put you in charge of more." And then he called the second worker back in. Instead of having the 2 bags of gold he was given, he came back with
2 more bags of gold. Oh, I shall go celebrate with a slice of cheese. Thusly.
The man said, "Well done. I will put you in charge of more." But then the last worker was called, and when he arrived...
Thank you. And when he arrived, he told his master, "Master, I know you are a very hard man and are very good at what you do, so I was afraid and did nothing with my bag of gold, but at least I kept it safe."
But the man was furious.
Furious?
Furious!
Oh boy.
And the man said, "You lazy worker. You should have at least put my money in the bank where it could have made a little money. And I gave it to you for a reason." So the man took the bag of gold away and gave it to the worker who was given the 5 bags of gold.
Boy, howdy, look at all this loot I get to take care of. Thusly.
The end.
Well, I'm sure you are all very overwhelmed by my many talents.
Yes, we were all very moved.
Of course you were. Well, I must move on to my next performance. I introduce Leslie!
Well, that was Reginald, and at least he doesn't let what talent he has go to waste, right? So, what was this story about? This parable that Jesus told? Well, if you remember, and I don't blame you if you don't, at the beginning of the story, Jesus said that this is what the kingdom of heaven will be like. God gives us things such as money, time, relationships, and just stuff in general. And Jesus was trying to tell us that God wants us to use what he has given us wisely so we can help further his kingdom. And God wants us to use our gifts to have fun and just help him, and help ourselves, but also to help others. So, will you please pray with me?